Good morning, guys. So let me start for the problem section on the first module. So I think I have already sent you the first module notes. In that notes only there are lots of problem at the end of this section. So some part of problem which is on Buckingham Pi theorem that we have already solved. So we are only left with the model and the prototype type of problems. So I will start with that now today. So this completes the first module. I'll just contact, that will be fine, I guess. Yeah, so is it visible for you guys? Anybody can reply? I think it will be visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Yeah, so before starting the problems, all these problems are already with you. So it's not like something different I'm doing. I have sent you the notes already. So in that, all the notes, in that notes only, these problems are already there. So these are the list of formulas which we start with. So capacity coefficient, head coefficient, power coefficient, these are the formulas. Then speed ratio, specific speed of turbine, specific speed of pump. We have derived these two things already. Then to convert the specific speed of metric units, ns of SI units, total power developed rho QGH by N or rho QGH by 1000 gives you the power by rho QGH gives you the this also we have already used this efficiency thing or the efficiency formula, input by output, and we have derived this or we have gone through this formula as well. Then coming to the unit quantities QU, NU and PU. So these formulas and all the things whichever I have solved and I have done it, it's already there in the this chapter notes. Complete notes is there available in this things. Okay, so let me start with the problem then. So again, these are some of the formulas. Efficiency, to determine turbine efficiency from experiments on a geometrical similar model, the equation will be this: 1 minus 1 in minus neta m dm by dp whole raised to 0.2. Then the range of specific speed. This is important because sometimes they will ask what is the specific speed and which turbine is this. They will ask in the question. So at that time you need this. What you should know, what is the specific range of each thing. Range of specific speed: 3 to 60 Pelton, 60 to 368, 256 to 578 propeller, and 428 to 856. So you should know these things, and this is the thing. So let me start with the problem here. So the first problem says you that the quantity of water available for a idle station is 310 cubic meter square, meter cube per second, um, under a head of 1.8 meter. Assuming speed of each turbine is 60 rpm and efficiency of 85%, find the number of turbines required and power produced by each turbine if each turbine has a specific speed of 800 metric. So this is the question which has been asked to you. Okay. I want you also to just solve these problems with me such that there will be no difficulty for you. I'll just wait for some time. You just try to get the book and pen. Try to solve this problem. Okay, so hope that you have already started with this problem. So first note down the data given. The quantity of water available for Heil station is 310 meter cube per second. Qmax or meter cube per second means one and the same. So the discharge is given. What is the discharge here? 310 meter cube per second under a head of 1.8 meter. So head is given as 1.8 meter. Assuming speed of each turbine is 60 rpm. So the turbine speed is 60 rpm. So n equal to speed of each turbine, n equal to 60 rpm, and efficiency is 85%. Find the number of turbines required and power produced by each turbine. The specific speed of the turbine is 800 metric, or this is the specific speed of the turbine. Okay, so now first, so P total, first you find the power of the turbine. So P total, P of the turbine is equal to rho Q GH by GHN by 1000. So if you do this, calculate this one quickly. 1000 into 310 into 9.81 into 1.8 into 0.85. Substitute these things. Divide it by 1000. You will get this as 46552.9 kilowatt.
4652.
Are you doing this?
4652.
Are you guys doing this, or just I am only blubbering? If I am only blubbering, I'll just go forward. You can look at into it later. Are you guys doing this or no?
Yes, sir, we are doing.
Should I wait or should I go? Like, I have no problem with it actually. If you want to go, I will proceed further. But if some of you are doing the problem with me, please let me know such that I can take some time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, yes.
May I know who is doing the problem? Shall I wait or shall I proceed? Okay, then I will proceed. So, okay, not a problem for me. Okay, so this is the P total or the power. So that will be 4652.9 kilowatt. And the specific speed is 800 metric. So multiply this with 0.857, that becomes 685.6. So this is the thing. If you solve again this, you will get P equal to 567.6 kilowatt for each turbine. Okay, so the number of turbines is total power divided by power of each turbine. If you divide this, you will get the total number of turbines. So this is the total power and this is the power of each turbine. If you divide this total power developed divided by power supplied or power produced by each turbine, then we will going to get this answer. So the number of turbines is 9. Okay, so let's go for the next question then. A hydraulic turbine has a head of 9 meter and average discharge of 11,200 liters per second. For a generator speed of 200 rpm, what is the specific speed of turbine? Assume efficiency to be 92%.
Sir, excuse me.
Yeah, anybody speaking?
Yes, sir. Saharsh, it is.
Just a second, Saharsh.
Sir, yes.
I think my volume is a little less. Yeah, Saharsh, tell me now. What happened?
Sir, in above problem, what we have done here means NS is equal to 0.857 into 800.
Ah.
Sir, from where 0.857 came from? What we have done actually.
Okay, so somebody is seeing the problem. That's nice. Okay, so see here, the specific speed is given, it is as 800 metric. Okay, so it is given in 800
Yes,
metric.
yes.
Each turbine has a specific speed of 800 metric. So metric is not the SI unit.
Yes, yes.
So we need to convert the SI units into metric. Yes, SI units into metric. So now this is my hint that
Sir, from metric to SI unit we will convert.
yes, SI units we need to convert. So for that reason we are using 0.857.
Okay. So it is predefined, that value means if you have to convert from metric to SI unit, we have to multiply by 0.857.
Yes,
In
that
every
is
problem, we
there.
have to do same
That
step,
is
like
there, but
double
why
double.
0.857?
That is what I'm asking.
That's
sir.
what.
That, yeah, I will tell. But think a little bit from your side also. No, 100% I will tell. There is no doubt about it. But I will put little time for you also to think on it. Now, why? What is that 0.857?
No idea, sir. I don't know.
Sir, gravity sometimes you can write it as a 0.857 also.
Is it 0.857 gravity? We can write it.
No, sir.
How can that be possible?
Sir, what
What?
is the use of gravity here? Means for converting.
Huh?
No, sir. Gravity is not right answer. I think so.
Anybody else?
Sir, should we take only 0.85 because efficiency is 85%?
85% efficiency is 0.85. Okay. So for that reason, you are saying that can we take it as 0.857 now? I don't know.
0.85, not 7.
Is it 0.85 into 0.800 or 0.857 into 800?
0.85 into 800.
Huh? 0.857.
Sir, couldn't unable to hear you, sir.
Just a second, guys. Just a second. 685.6. Yeah. So here, see, that only I was thinking. It is not 0.857. It is only 0.85. You just rectify this. Are you? It is showing like it is 0.857, but it is not 0.857. It is just 0.85 into 800.
Into
Now,
100.
why this
So then
0.8?
it will be 680.
680 or 685.6?
680.
0.8. Now, if it is 0.857, then it is 685.6. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, correct. 0.857 into 800 becomes 60 into 600. Huh? No, 800. 680 it becomes. Correct. If we take 0.857 only, it becomes 685.6. 0.85. One by 60. 1 RPM is 1 by 60. If we divide it 1 by 60, I think I have it in my notes. Okay, I will just check and I'll come back to this. Okay, so nice.
Yes, sir.
I think it is 0.857 only. There is some conversion for metric, I guess. Metric conversion it is. Metric to SI units.
Sir, but efficiency they have given. After converting it is 0.857. You were saying.
No, if we take 0.857 only, we are getting 685.6. Otherwise, we'll get directly 680.
Yes, sir. But in question they have given efficiency is 85%.
Correct. Therefore, that efficiency is not considered here. It is the conversion unit only. 0.857 is the conversion unit only.
Okay, sir.
How we get 0.857, that we have to check now. What is this metric now? 0.857. Okay, I'll just check onto it. We'll see when somewhere if else they had used this or no. If they had used it, then we can come to know. Okay, just remind me about this. Okay, Next, a hydraulic turbine. I will just come back to this. I have it in my notes, but no, my notes is not available here. I'll just come back to it, guys. Okay. Or you do one thing. You just start doing the second problem. Meanwhile, I will just check and get to you that.
Okay, sir.
Just I have projected the second question. You just try to do this question. Just give me 1 minute of time. Yeah, the second question says a hydraulic turbine has a head of 9 meter and average discharge of 11,200 liters per second. For a generator speed of 200 rpm, what is the specific speed of the turbine? Assume efficiency to be 92%. So head given, Q is given, efficiency is given. So the generator efficiency is 200 rpm they had given. So use the power formula P equal to rho QGH neta by 1000. By 1000 is to convert it into kilowatt. Substitute it in the specific speed formula. Is it done? Second one. Guys, can anybody check what is the square root of 1000? Yeah.
31.62.
Sir,
Okay.
31.62.
1 divided by that answer.
31.62.
Okay, fine. That is fine.
0.0316, sir.
0.0316.
Okay, fine. I'm just doing it. Okay, have you done the second problem? Okay. So the third one, you just check this one. A quarter scale turbine model is tested under a head of 10 meter. The full scale turbine is required to work under a head of 28.5 meter and speed of 415 rpm. At what speed must the model be run if it develops 94 kilowatt and uses 0.95 meter cube per second? What power will be obtained from the full scale turbine and name the type of the turbine. So always remember, in such case of problems, you need to segregate the datas. One is for model, the other one is for prototype. So first you list out the model things one side and prototype things the other side. So they have given that quarter scale turbine. So what do you mean by a quarter scale turbine? There is a scale ratio of 1:4, that is dm by dp or lm by lp. So whatever it is, the scale ratio should be 1:4. Okay, so 1:4 scale ratio. So hm is 10 meter and hp is 28.5 meter. They had given these things, and speed is 450 rpm for prototype. They are asking for what is the speed of the model. So the power is also given. So substitute in this. Now take the discharge coefficient. So if you take the discharge coefficient, this you will get. So nm by gh nm n square d square equal to gh n square d square p. This formula is already available in the that formula list. That only I am taking here. I am equating the model and prototype things. So substituting that, I will get the speed of the model. So once I get the speed of the model, I can use this specific speed of turbine. So using that, I can get the specific speed. So, and one more thing is n root p, we can use this also to find the power of the prototype. So if you do this, now they are asking what is the, which type of turbine is this? What power will be obtained from the full scale turbine, and name the type of the turbine. I had given in the formula list only, it has been given the range of the turbine for the specific speed. So we can see here the specific speed is 536.11 rpm. So the range lies between 465 to 600 something. So that becomes the Kaplan turbine. Okay, just check this one. I think you have the questions with you.
Yes, sir.
Is this done? Yeah, go for the next one.
One second.
Okay.
Done, sir.
Done, huh? Okay. Last problem for today's class. Just go with the fifth one. A blower. Um, yeah. A blower develops 750 mm of water gauge at a speed of 1480 rpm and a flow rate of 38 meter cube per second. Determine the specific speed of the air blower. Okay, so they had given the head into 750 mm of water. So they had given the what head in the case of in the terms of 750 mm of water. We need to convert that into SI units first. So the density is given by P by RTA. This I think you know. The density of air is given by P by RTA. How we will get this? PV equal to, you know this, PV equal to MRT. So V by M by V gives you the density. So that becomes density equal to P by RTA. This you know, right? Or you want me to explain this? How we get this one? PV equal to MRT. Yes. So if you bring V to this side, M by V becomes density. So density equal to P by RTA. So that you can get it the density of air in this way. So once you get the density of in this way, head of air. So if it is, since it is given in terms of mm of water, we need to convert it into meters of air. So for that reason, rho W HW by rho A. So if you do that, you will get 625 meters of air. So now you calculate the specific speed. So specific speed becomes n root q by HA. So 625 root 38. So calculate this, you will get the answer. Are you getting? So since here the head of water is given here, so it is actually the blower is nothing but the air only here. So the air rate, air flow rate it is, air blower it is, but they are measuring the head in terms of water gauge. So for that reason, first we need to convert the given head of water gauge into the air. So or into the air, then only we can substitute it in the formula. So for that reason, first we are converting the head of air, first we are calculating the head of air, and then we are substituting in the formula. Okay, so start doing this. So this will be the last. What happened? Is this done, guys? Shall I end it?
Yes, yes, sir.
Or if you have time, I will just try to solve that problem one more time, such that it becomes easy for you. Okay, so before ending this class, I will just a second. Okay, otherwise we will stop here. Then the next class I will start with the same problem, and then we can go proceed for the next problems. Okay, so yeah, anything else you want me to ask or something? Nothing as much. Okay then. Okay then, fine. We'll meet you in the next class then. Bye.